Hello, it's Jamie again. I just want to give you a quick update. Now we're nearing the end of June and just about to hit July. There's a lot of growth taking place and today is absolutely glorious. So here we go with the tour of the plot. Right at the front here you can see now the poppies were just the last ones. They're going over now. So there's plenty of seed heads there, so I'm going to save them. So a few people have been asking me online and on the plot where I got the poppy from, so I'm going to give them the seeds and they'll have their own same variety. At the front we've got a load of self-seeded nasturtiums and they're going absolutely crazy, so that'll all fill up with lots of colour, and it's a good thing because they're edible flowers and they're nice and peppery and you can eat them in salads. Alright, I'll just give you a long shot of the plots. That's what it looks like at this moment in time. At the front here there was red onions, but they done absolutely nothing. They just sat there, didn't grow. I'm not sure the reason. So today, because I had some courgettes spare, I put in 2 courgette plants, and around all those courgettes I put 4 different varieties of lettuce. You've got loose head red, loose head green lettuce, little gem and Romano. So they'll grow sort of like while the courgettes are still small, so it's like filling the spaces, filling the gaps, rather than just leaving it all empty. And then once the courgette is up to size, by which time all these lettuces will be done. I've got enough lettuces to feed the rabbit population of Bristol and beyond. Here we've got 2 courgette plants and sweet corn. So 2 courgette and 6 sweet corn in that bed. I'll give you an idea of what it's like. It's coming on nice, but I don't know if you can see on the courgette it's split on the stem. Hence why I planted more courgettes, because I didn't want to lose them. Coming through, this is the flower bed. The lupins have come and gone really quick this year. I'm not sure the reason for that. Granny's bonnet still looking lovely. Red hot poker, butterfly lavender, covered in bees. Bees on the lupins. Loads of different perennial flowers in there, all coming along nicely. Coming round, you've got the pond area. That's where I grew some wildflowers, but they haven't really done a lot. Again, there's not a lot of soil there. It's just a load of leaves piled up and I just spread the seeds, so they are coming up, but they're very, very small. Rhubarb is just that, rhubarb. It's a nice healthy looking plant. That's 3 years old now, that, so nice and strong. In the netting I've got 3 Maxima sprouts. They're coming along nicely, starting to put on a bit of growth. I put the supports in when I planted them, because they do need supporting, because obviously they do get very tall. Hence that is also why the netting is so high. The netting's about 6 foot high, gives them plenty of room. In the next bed are peas that I've sown in modules, which I planted out yesterday, and this is the 5th time I've planted peas. I've put the twigs and all that around them for them to grow up, and then I put netting over, because I think it's magpies, possibly pigeons, coming in and they're stealing and ripping them up and just tearing them to shreds. That's the 5th lot of peas I've sown and the only lot I've got in. This is my dwarf French beans, Saxon, I believe. They're fine. I think they're just getting some flowers on now. Yeah, there we go. There's a flower head just in there. I don't know if you can see that there on my fingers. So it shouldn't be too long before we're eating French beans. This is my favourite new thing of this year, and this is my wildflowers. They're stunning. There's stalks in there as well, so the smell on the night just as the sun's going down is, you just can't explain the smell. If I could bottle it I'd be a very rich man. And amongst there's a climbing rose in there as well, which eventually will go up the weather vane. Coming through here's my garlic. I've got 2 garlic beds. If you've watched any of my other videos you'd know that, and that's healthy. The scapes have come up now. You can see these scapes here. well, they get cut off because that's a flower. So you want to cut that off so it puts all its energy into the bulb. And then the garlic, I don't think should be that far off. So what I do, if I just come down and have a little look, oh, there we go, look. Not quite ready yet, but you can see it's there. Just needs, the cloves need to get a bit split a bit more, but yeah, it's getting there. A week maybe, less than that. Right, over the back is my asparagus, and the ferns on that are absolutely fantastic, and the bees love it. They are now up to, well, they're well over 6 foot tall, some of those. It looks absolutely lovely. I mean, you don't even, just as a decorative plant is beautiful. And then down by the side of the asparagus, a load of lettuces. That's what I say about filling in gaps. Fill the gaps where you can. My second garlic bed, all looking good. My rocket potatoes, which are now ready, and I've just dug a few up. There you can see them there. I believe I'm having that with my tea tonight with lemon chicken. And then behind is Pentland javelin. I think they're ready. That's a mess, that bed though. It's full of weed as well. Right, and coming round, my pumpkins, they've put on loads of growth. These are jack-o'-lantern. I grow them for the kids, for my nieces and nephews for Halloween, and I also do enjoy eating them. Making soups, putting them in stews. And again, more lettuces down the side of there, filling in the gaps. But I was hoping those lettuces would be grown, but the pumpkins are really romped away, which is good. And then I'm going to come back round like this. I'm going to try and do it a bit different, just to show you these wildflowers again from a different angle. There's the wildflowers. Looking lovely. That was my phone, sorry about that. And the comfrey, covered in bees. If you look at my other video, you'll see that. And then onto the new plot. On the new plot, you've got runner beans. They're romping away at the posts, at the bean pool, sorry. And there's all my lovely flowers around the summer house. Lavenders, French marigolds, sweet peas, chives, loads of different flowers, loads of different lavenders, all looking lovely. Coming back onto the new plot and give it another angle. There we are. That gives you let me see, there we are. That gives you an idea of what it looks like. Lovely. And then here we got raspberries, shallots, red shallots, more lettuces. I'm using old cabinets or drawers, all sorts of things, anything I can get my hands on. I've got Romano lettuce, loose head red lettuce. I've got some cosmos there growing, cosmos flowers. Behind I've got Monge 2, which have done absolutely bugger all. So I planted some new ones. I'm going to try again. I don't know. I think again birds were ripping them up. Beetroot, Detroit 2, I think that is, looking good. Carrots in a dustbin. That's to stop the carrot root fly and to get nice long carrots. More French beans, courgettes. We've got marigolds around there. This is a little thing I've seen online. I've made a strawberry planter out of an old pallet using weed membrane. More carrots over there in another bin. Right, coming up, that gives you another angle of the new plot. Right, here's my broad beans. They're, oh god, there we are, look, full of black fly. I've just noticed that. Look at them all on there. Absolutely crawling. But I have got some broad beans growing, not many. Hey ho, there we go. Some there. That's my raspberries, all growing nicely. Now the view of all my different flowers around the summer house. Up through here I have butternut squash, sweet peas, going up these willow wigwams, sunflowers, another courgette, fruit trees. They've got apples on. I don't know if you can see the apples on there. Apple L-Star, I think that is. Nothing on the pear tree. And then I'm going to just come back round. I'm going to save the best till last. Into the greenhouse. Lots growing in trays still. Got some tomatoes in buckets up here. Money maker. Some beautiful fruits on there, if you can see them. Lovely. Cucumbers here in grow bags. I got another tomato there, which is piccolo. Coming back round, all the flowers, lavenders, sweet peas. I got a grapevine growing here. The plan is for that to go up and over the summer house. Down here I've got more butternut squash, more sweet corn sweetie pie, and there we are. There's another view of the asparagus. There's a little view down the plot. As you can see, everything really is alive. Right, coming back round into the polytunnel. Sorry, my mouth is dry. And here we can see all the tumbling tomatoes, all 18 of them. Absolutely brimming with fruits now. Courgette, solid, that's a yellow courgette. That's producing now. I've had a couple of courgettes off of there. We've got chili peppers now growing, and sweet peppers. All the tomatoes at the back are full of fruit. They're money makers. They're a bloody mess, I know that. There's more money maker in a bucket there. They look lovely, they do, nice and big. And then piccolos, if you can see them, they're lovely. You buy them on the vine, they're very expensive in the shops. They taste, they just crunch in your mouth. You've got the bush tomato, Inca, that's going crazy. And again over here. And then coming up through, you just see all the tumblers, hundreds of them. Absolutely hundreds. There we are, look. Here's my grafted tomato, which was supposed to be a tumbling piccolo, but it is not taking on the characteristics of a tumbling tomato. I've had to stop it at the top, so it didn't quite work out, but I did graft it. And there's the other one, still growing nicely, so I'm pleased. There we are, there's a red tomato. Where's he gone? Just seen a red, there we are, in there. Just in there. First, I've had one already. There we go. So I'll see what they taste like. Yeah, okay. Didn't taste as sweet as last year. There's loads. There's plenty there anyway. Should keep me going. And that gives you another idea if I just come round here and show you that how alive it is. Cucumbers down here. They're, like I said before, they're outdoor cucumbers, but I'm growing them inside. They're Market More 76. And there's tomatoes everywhere. Yet again, I've grown too many. Can you have too many tomatoes? I think not. Yeah. So, that's the polytunnel. Coming back round, this is the Pentland Javelin spuds I've mentioned. Bit of a mess because it's full of weeds as well. Rocket potatoes, seen that one. Pumpkins. Back round past the summer house, coming back down past the comfrey. Here we got my celery. That's looking lovely. That needs to be nice and wet. Sweet corn. That's really romping away nicely. Nothing in that bud. That's where the peas were. I'm going to put celeriac in there. More lettuces. Onions. More lettuces. and shallots, and that is shallot, as they say. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, bye.